Hello, friends. Glenda Ballett here. Welcome to my craft room today. It is Monday, May the 27th, and we are going to be stamping a really peaceful scene tonight, a scene that makes my heart very happy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And soon you will know why I love this stamp set that I am using. Okay, I'm just over on Facebook, making sure I'm up and running, and then I will flip you around and I will show you the card that we're going to be making. Just going to get this shared. There we go. One last step. Wait for Facebook to get itself going, and I need to do that so I can watch comments because sometimes comments do not show up where I need them to show up. Hello, Lena. Okay, it is Monday. Monday at the races. There we go. All right, I've got her all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to flip you around so that you can see the card that we are going to be making tonight. So as I mentioned, I live on Vancouver Island. I am a British Columbian, born and raised in British Columbia, and spent 75% of my life on the coast doing, and a few years doing exactly what this scene predicts. Depicts, not predicts, depicts. So, hi, Janet. We owned a sailboat. Actually, we've owned two sailboats in our life. And the best thing ever is getting into a sailboat after on a Friday evening after work, where you've already filled up the cooler or the refrigerator with some food and heading out to spend quiet time on the ocean. Believe me, people, there's nothing that refreshes your soul faster than being out on the water. So when I saw this stamp set in the catalog, I decided that I was going to feature this in my summer creative escape. And holy man, did I find out how versatile this stamp set is very, very quickly. So tonight I'm going to be using Smoky Slate, Daffodil Delight, Cherry Cobbler, Balmy Blue, and Night of Navy. Oh, look at all the people. Oh, I got to go back and say hi. Hang on. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Holly, Valerie, Jackie. Oh, I did this card with my senior ladies last week, and they loved it. So there's the stamp set. There's no sentiments in this set, but there is water, there is a sun, there is the moon, there is clouds. This one is clouds with a bit of a horizon. There's a sailboat, a dolphin, and double dolphins. So we're going to be using everything except this one. And I've paired it with Simply Said stamp set, which is my other favorite thing in the catalog. Now, I'm using perennial postage dies, and then I'm going to finish it off with some butterflies and dragonflies and birds. But you don't have to use any dies on this. You could just cut your cardstock pieces to 5 1/4 by 4, and then do this one 5 by 3 3/4, and you don't have to do any die cutting with this. Now, I just remembered that I wanted to show you the difference between. So on this one, I used Night of Navy to stamp these because I created this card before I had discovered the new Memento ink pad trick. So instead of Night of Navy, I'm going to do Memento tonight so that you guys will be able to see the difference. It's amazing. I should get the old. I've done it before, though. Does anybody want me to show you a comparison between the Memento ink pad itself and this one? I think I've showed you before, so probably not. Hi, Marie. And hello, Wendy. Okay, so this card's really quick and easy, but that's okay because we also have to do the May 18th Share It Saturday draw tonight. So when I was prepping these cards for last week, I grabbed the wrong color. So this is Balmy Blue. This is Boho Blue. So you can see it really doesn't matter which blue you use. However, I am going to switch out the Balmy Blue ink and get the Boho Blue. So at least I have matching inks. Okay, I think I'm set now. Let's go. Hi, Pat. Okay, I'm not seeing. There it is. I love this set. Have done several. Oh, I know, Pat. They're wonderful. They're wonderful. And anybody who's coming to my Summer Creative Escape on June the 1st, June the 2nd, or June the 9th, you're going to find out how versatile this stamp set is. Because you can do masculine, you can do feminine, you can do non-binary, you can do outdoorsy type cards, you can do more refined, like people who don't spend time outdoors. You could do happy birthday, you could do sympathy, thinking of you, happy anniversary. Like, Kathy, my internet is freezing again. I'll try one more time, and if it doesn't work, I have to watch the replay. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. I hope you can get it to work. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the largest perennial postage die out of the boho blue. And then I'm going to cut the next size out of basic white. So tell me, how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did you get things done? Our weather was winter-like all weekend, but we had a very productive weekend. Our youngest local grandson decided a while ago that he wanted to earn some money. Now, his older brother, James, has his own business. Hi, Karen. He has his own business detailing cars. So Cameron is getting to be the age now where he wants to earn some money as well. So we were talking about what he could do, and he said, I think I want to wash windows. Well, you know, my grandma Spidey eyes went up, and I said to him, when the weather is good, I will get you to do our windows. So he did them on the weekend. All the outside windows he did. It's amazing. So he's coming back to do the inside soon too. There, I forgot to give you your choice chocolate or hard candy. High chews, white chocolate. These are sugar free. Grab some. There's a 60% cocoa hiding down in there. There's a Kit Kat. Have some chocolate. Make your life happy. Marie was working in her garden and glad to see the potatoes, peas, onions, beans are all coming up. Ooh, that's awesome. Kit Kat, Valerie wants. Is he available to do all mine? He will. He will do that. It will cost you, though, Marie. A plane ride, accommodation. I fed him lunch, too. Okay, so the stamp for the water. Uh-oh, Lena says I froze. Does anybody else have me freeze? Because I'm not frozen on my end. Oh, Marie has a room available. Okay, so this water is not quite long enough to do and cover everything. So you can see that it's shaped, right? So what I've done is I did half and then I did the other half, and it ends up having this really cool thing happen in the middle. Okay. I'm being told that the freezing is not happening everywhere, so I hope Lena gets it fixed up. Man, I tell you, when internet is working, it's wonderful. When it's not so much. So I'm inking up my boho blue, and I'm going to stamp it halfway. I want it to be up just a bit from the bottom. I'm just stamping. I gave all of my acrylic blocks a spa day today. They were getting really gungy, so I took a half an hour and cleaned them all. And then I'm going to do this. So I'm going to line up the top and overlap that just a bit. Oh, shoot. I was going to bring in my, damn. You see what it does? It produces this kind of overlapping thing on it. Now, I'm also going to fill that in. So you can play with this. You don't have to have just one stamp. See, you can stamp it more than once. I said I was going to show you a sunset that I created with this, but I forgot, and it's still down at the other end of my house. So let me go and see if I can get Ted to go down and get it for me. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Yeah, there's a sunset hanging up on the wall, the cover down in the studio with a sailboat in it. Can you bring it to me? Thanks. Okay, he's gone to get my sunset for you because I want to show it to you because I've been asked about it before, and it is really quite remarkable. And if people want to know how to do it, then I'm happy to do that on a Thursday in my VIP group. Oh, Holly said it happened once, but seems okay now. Hi, Cindy. Would it work if you turned the stamp around so it's... Yes, it will. This is really a super versatile. Let me show you if I do that. Thank you. So I'm going to take that. I'll just do it on the back side. So you can take it and you can stamp it one way like that. And then you can turn it around and stamp it the other way. And you see, what did I say? This stamp set is so versatile. I love when you go over it in different layers. It really is quite remarkable. Okay, I'll show that to you in a bit. Okay, so next I'm going to take Daffodil Delight. Oh, thanks for sharing my video, Cindy. Yeah, don't forget, if you like my video, you can share it and hit those emojis. Let Facebook know you like my videos. Okay, I'm using Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to put a sun. Now, this one I put the sun off to the left. I think I'm going to put the sun more center, so it's kind of in that area where it overlaps like that. And because this is the one that's flat on this end, you just line it up with the flat part of the water horizon. And look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, now we're going with Smoky Slate. Now, I did try this with basic beige and I was not happy with it. So that's why I'm using Smoky Slate. So this is the one that's got the bit of a horizon in there. And I'm just going to add it to either side of the sun. And just line that up on the flat side of the water again. Give that a little bit of a stamp there, and we'll do the same thing over on this side. This reminds me of Tofino. Okay, so now I've built in I've built in some clouds, but there's a horizon, so it looks like there's a bit of islands or something out there. And then the other one is just a straight cloud. And I'm going to fill in the top, but I'm wondering what would happen before I do that. I want to take the boho blue. I just stuck my finger in it. Oh, that's why I wear black pants. And get a blue blending brush. And I'm going to add some blue sky into this one. I want it to have just a little bit touch of blue, and I don't want it to be too dark. So I recently discovered this tip of using your ink pad lid to when you're doing your blending, because first of all, it really has a habit of softening the ink, so you don't get that, that when you do this and you get that heavy blotchy stuff, that doesn't happen when you go in your lid, because it smooths it all out. And then you've got that ink there that you can use if you want to do it a little bit lighter, and you don't waste all your ink on your scratch paper. So I've just added a little bit of blue in the sky. Sorry, but I have to leave and get my Bible school stuff in my vehicle so I can get it to church. Watch your whole video tomorrow when I can get. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate you hanging out even for a short period of time. Okay, so we've got the sky in there. I'm going to do a cloud. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of clouds like I did in the other one. I'm just going to put one, because this is going to be a much bluer sky than the original one. There we go. Now, with the magic of Memento in the new ink pad, I'm going to add a sailboat, and we'll put it right about there. Oh, and Karen, who's watching it tonight, is the one that told me about this ink pad trick. Karen, you changed my life forever. Okay, we'll put a couple of dolphins there, and then there's a single dolphin, and I'll put it in behind. So you don't have to do your scene the same way every single time. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I keep telling people I'm a wealth of useless information. I know a lot of stuff about nothing. But that's what makes life interesting, because I never know what I am going to say when I start stamping. It is definitely awesome. And Karen was told by her team member, Timothy. And it's like, where has this been all my life? So I'm using cherry cobbler here. And I was asked last week when we did this in my seniors group, how I come up with the color combinations, because she said, I never would have thought to use cherry cobbler for the sentiment on this card. And I said, I don't know. They just pop into my head. Just what I'm creating, and I think, oh, I need a sentiment, and it'll pop into my head what color, and that's the color I usually go with. So I'm going to do the inside, and I'm going to do an envelope to match as well, as soon as I find my stamping paper. Okay, where did I put it? Here we go. There's the inside. Hi, Norma. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of water. And usually I like to stamp on this side, but the sailboat is going that way. So tonight I'm going to stamp on the right-hand side. And just put that down a little ways like that. Give it a little bit of a little bit of water on there. Thanks, Karen. These colors go well together. They really do. Okay, and a little bit of water on the envelope. And then get my amazing Memento ink pad out again. Should have done this while I had it open, but I didn't. Okay, one sailboat. Sailing off into the sunset. I so want to be on a sailboat. So our first one was 27 feet. It had a nice box. It had 2 bunks that our kids slept in and a V-berth that we slept in. And we spent many, 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 many hours out tootling around with friends because they had a sailboat too. And then when we moved down here, we decided we needed a bigger one because we wanted to spend longer periods of time out in it. And with it, the one we had, which was called the Flying Camel, which if you know anything about figure skating, it's a figure skating move. But when you don't have a refrigerator, when you just have an ice box, you're very limited. And it was very small. So I did a lot of canning. I used to can meat. I used to can bread. I used to can banana bread, all sorts of stuff so that we could take it with us in the sailboat and not have to worry about it having to be in a refrigerator. So that worked well, but it was a lot of work for me. So then when we bought our new one of the prerequisites was it had to have a refrigerator in it. And it had a propane fridge, and it worked really well. Okay, there's our inside. Now, the front, I'm going to put this flat onto the blue part, and then I'm going to pop that whole blue part up. Just something a little bit different than the normal. So I spent the weekend prepping for classes and prepping to go away because we're leaving soon to go north to see our northern grandchildren. It is our granddaughter's 4th birthday coming up, and we're going up there for her birthday, and we're taking our trailer. So I have to have all of my cards ready to share with you while we're gone. Okay, just get some dimensionals on there. And then this is going to go. So we're going to be gone for 15 days this time. Woo, it's so hard for me to go away for 2 weeks. But I'm going to be pre-recording videos for 2 Mondays and 2 Thursdays so that you guys will have something to watch while I'm away. I'm going to be still doing some cameos while we're away. And of course, my newsletters and stuff. There we go. So there's the card. All I have left to do is put the sentiment on. Now this one, I just angled it a little bit. This one I think I'm going to cut off there and I'm going to flag it. Do something a little bit different with it. And then we'll just add our embellishments and we'll be good to go. So we talked to Miss Maggie today. She wanted to show me her new hat because her hat is a lot like mine. Only hers is pink and it's oh, see, I can't put my sentiment down here because I've got that little thing. So we'll just put it up here. It's okay. We can be versatile, right? Let's put it right over to the edge of the card like that. And there we go. There we go. So she was excited that she had a camo hat, like Nini's camo hat. So I'm going to have to take it with me when we go north so we can wear our matching hats. Okay, we are going to add in some dragonflies and birds. So you can see that I've used exactly the same stamps, the same colors, and the card is a little bit different. You don't have to make everything look exactly the same. There we go. Now, what am I missing on my card? What do you think is not on that card? Well, I just do a little bit of cleaning here because I have to get ready to do the draw and I have to be able to reach my computer. What is missing? What have I not put on there yet? Anybody want to say what I'm missing? Hey, Connie. I'm so glad you could make it. Okay. There's a dragonfly right there, Valerie. Right, Pat. Wink of Stella. So I'm just going to take and do Wink of Stella in this open area in the sun, and then a little bit right there. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of Wink of Stella on the horizon. And I'm not dragging this because I don't want to reactivate that ink. I'm doing dot, 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 dot all the way across. There we go. Perfect. That's it. Now let me see if I can show it to you with the, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see the Wink of Stella or not, but there you go. Ta-da! Winky it is. Okay, so do you want to see my sunset card? Let's get these cards put away and I'll show you the sunset card. I have to take it out of the plastic because you won't be able to see it. Oh, yes, you can use crushed curry. You can, Pat. That's a good idea. And you could use lemon lolly too. And then you could do the moon. And that's what I did on this one. I turned this into a sunset. I'll take off my, see, I've got the instructions of how I did it. And I haven't turned it into a card yet. It's still the card front. So are you ready? You ready? Hit those emojis. Say yes. Comment. Yes, I want to see it. Yes, please show it to me. You ready? Oh, 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 oh. Here it comes. I know I'm such a tease. Hi, Della. Jamestown. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good. Everybody wants, you do want to see it. There we go. Look at that. Is that not stunning? I think it needs to be on a black. Now, it needs to be on a black card base. What the difference is, though, is I used the old Memento ink pad and I had to double stamp it to get it that dark. So with the new one, I wouldn't have to. But you see the sunset? I put it right on the horizon. Isn't that gorgeous? So I used Daffodil Delight, Cherry Cobbler, Poppy Parade, Smoky Slate, Early Espresso. And that's what and you see the water? That's what I was mentioning about stamping it more than once and leaving areas in between. And then I went back and sponged over top of it. Nope, Valerie, don't have your address. Oh, thanks, everybody. You're so kind when you comment on my cards. So I am going to turn this into a card, and I will, when I get back from our trip sometime in July, I will share how I created this in one of my Thursday thoughts in the VIP group. So if you're not part of my VIP group, you need to be. You need to be, because then you'll find out how to make that. Okay. Now, I don't have much of a mess tonight. That's really cool. Okay. Got my list. Bringing my computer closer. so I can do the draw for Share It Saturday for the 18th of May. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Lena. Yes, we're not leaving until the second week in June, so I still have a bit of time. But I'm so looking forward to being with my grandchildren because, they're fun. All right, I'm taking this down. And go to the wheel of names. Make that big. Oh, wait a minute. One thing I forgot to do. Turn that back over that way. There we go. Now that's what it's supposed to look like. So here's all the people that put cards in the Share It Saturday blog post in my VIP group for May the 18th. So I'm going to delete the heading and I'm going to delete the row. And if you put in more than one, then you get one for each one you put in there. So there's a whole bunch. So I'm going to shuffle it once and then shuffle it again. And the winner for May the 18th is, drum roll please. Oh, is it going to be Jackie or Allison? Jackie's number 2 card. Congratulations, Jackie. And I have your address, so I will be sending one of my cards and a little gifty off to you in the next couple of days. Congratulations. And thank you to everybody who shares your amazing projects with us. Nadine shared Herb Canning with us. Then she went on and shared a couple of cards as well. So it was, I don't know how that happened. So I love seeing what you guys have been up to. And yes, congratulations, Jackie. And thanks so much. I hope you guys enjoy. Look at that, 8:02. I've been on here for 32 minutes. We've got an entire card done and I've done the draw. So has anybody got any questions? Maybe we can have a Ask Me Anything chat. Do you have a burning question that you need an answer to, or a record for me? I know I usually nattering and it's a lot longer, Connie. 32 minutes is a little short for me. I'm feeling, what did I miss? Okay, so if you've got any questions for me, my next class, I've been sharing sneaky peekies of the cards over in my VIP group, and registration opened sorry, I did something and my phone shut down, and that's where my sound is. Over in my VIP, I have been sharing sneak peeks of the cards that we're going to be making for my Spotlight on Nature class, which is happening in July the 10th. So 3 cards plus iridescent faceted gems, a wink of Stella, and 2 sheets of masking paper that you will need for your cards is $45 if you want to get the dies. Now I'm using Spotlight on Nature. Let me get that bundle for you. Spotlight on Nature. There we go. So the dies really don't have anything to do with the stamp set because they're all circles. Look at this. There's the stamp set. There's no dies that cut any of these out. I've seen a lot of people have cut these out. But if you want to get the dies only and the class kits, then it's $90. If you want to get the bundle plus the class kits, it's $120. There's also a tutorial only option because these are only available in Canada. So the tutorial only option is available outside of Canada. And then there's always my monthly tutorial subscription. Then you would get the tutorial for that card, which is an exclusive card for the tutorial people. Nobody else gets that one. Thanks, Allison. I make it look easy. Some days it is easy, Jackie. Oh, Valerie, you need those. Good night, Lena. Thanks so much. Now, I did show you my sheet that I made. So I made up this sheet that shows all of the dies. So it goes from this big down to this big. And there is like radiating stitches. There's dots and dashes, and then there's a floral pattern. All of that. So to do this class, you don't need the bundle. You don't need the stamp set, and you don't need the dies. You will need circle dies of some sort, and you will need a stamp set of some sort that you can use to do the cards. But you truly can do them without the spotlight on nature. So did I decide? Yes, I decided the class is being moved to July hang on. Oh my gosh. July the 2nd, Tuesday, July the 2nd for the birdhouse, because that'll give me time to get everything ordered from, I think the papers due in on the 10th of June. So I'll be able to get them in, get them prepped, and get them in the mail in time for people to get the kits. Registration for this is open now. So all you have to do is click on my Linktree link and you will get the registration for that. Jackie butchered the Zed Fold card from Thursday night. Uh-oh. Well, go back and do it again, Jackie. It was a good card. I enjoyed making it. All right. Has anybody got any other questions before I say adios, amigos? Don't forget the starter kit special. You get $112.75 worth of free products extra in your starter kit for zippity doo dah. You're still paying only $135 plus tax that is applicable in your province. Some pay it, some don't pay it. It's a provincial tax. You don't pay the GST, you just pay PST on that. So I would love it if you joined my team. And things are shaken up in September with my club. So I'm coming up with a way that people that don't live in Canada can be part of my club, my monthly club as well. But Jackie, don't ever be ashamed to post anything. Your card was made with love, and that's what counts. Share it. We'd love to see it. You're very welcome, Norma. Share your card. I would love to see it. And if you ever need suggestions on a project that you're making, go to my VIP group, do a post, say, this is my card I'm making. It's not quite right. What do you suggest? Or do you have any ideas? Or can anybody tell me what I should do? You have to be approved. It's not going to pop up automatically. I've got it so that I have to approve posts. But if you want to share a project you're working on and you're stumped, put it in there, VIP group. We'll help. We love helping. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening. I'm thinking I won't be live now until Thursday, unless I decide tomorrow night I'm kind of doing maybe we'll do a chit chat session in the VIP group, and I'll do it on Zoom, and you can join me in Zoom or you can join me in the VIP group. So Right, Connie? We'll help. Okay, so if I decide to go live tomorrow night in the VIP group, I will let you all know. Otherwise, I will see you Thursday night for a fun fold, I think. Or it might be a technique. You're just going to have to join me and find out. And that all happens in my VIP group. Stamp and smiles, everybody, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Bye for now.